finally made it to Tennessee. It was about a 5.5 hour drive driving through the night, and let's go ahead and show you guys what time we are showing up. I don't know if the screen, look at that, guys. 3:48 in the morning, almost 4 in the morning, and we need to be up in about 4 hours or so to then head to the customer. We're already close by, but we got an early start. So, and then from tomorrow we might have something special. We're gonna be visiting a place that honestly I've always heard of, and considering the amount of Z06s I have worked on and the amount of experience I have with these newer Corvettes, I have never visited. And we're about an hour away from Bowling Green, and if you guys know anything about Bowling Green, the Corvette Museum is in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So we might be driving an hour back to go to this museum to see exactly what it's all about, and then driving an hour over here again after the install to then catch the airport to go to Hawaii, guys. We're going to Hawaii. I think that's what has kept me motivated through this whole drive, is considering the fact that we are going to Hawaii. Hawaii for work. Who else gets to do that? Who else gets to go to Hawaii for a job? Especially to work on a Z06. I didn't even think they had Z06s over there. I'm honestly really excited. I'm excited to bring you guys along with us, because I think the footage that we're going to get over there and what we're going to do over there is going to be great. Especially talking to the customer, seeing exactly what they got going on, and exactly what he recommends doing. I'm telling you guys, sometimes you just can't plan this. You know how I was telling you guys I was planning on going to the museum? You know, it would be cool to check it out, show you guys exactly what it's all about. Well, today, it's Tuesday, July 16th. Here, I'll try to show you guys there. Let's see. So, Tuesday. And can you guess the only day they're closed? What do you guys think could be the only day they're closed? Tuesdays. So, instead of being able to go to the museum and show you guys around, show you guys what's inside, how it looks, show you guys different things, you know, it'd be cool to get a souvenir, maybe a magnet, something. No, we can't even do that. Why? Because they're closed on Tuesdays. So that's the deal now. So I think what we're gonna have to do, because it's barely 11:15, and our flight doesn't depart until 5 in the afternoon, you know, well, we can maybe leave sooner. Because I'm trying to go to Hawaii, guys. I'm not trying to be in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm trying to go to Hawaii. You know what? Because I'm hyped, you know? It's the first time in Hawaii. I'm probably going to bring back a bunch of souvenirs. I'm probably going to bring back a whole suitcase of just souvenirs. I don't know if I can do that. But, yeah, that's the situation that we're in, guys. So let's head to the airport, see what they can do. And I guess I'll keep you guys updated then. We finally made it to the customer's house. Are you guys ready to see the Z06 that we are working on here in Hawaii? Look at this, guys. A Rapid Blue Z06 that we already got all the parts over here laid off to the side. So I don't think I'm gonna waste any time with this. I'm gonna try and show you guys as much as possible throughout this install. This is a full carbon flash install that we're doing. So the high wing, the rockers, and then the front splitter and dive planes. That's everything that's gonna be going onto the Z06. So let's go ahead, jump in. I already got some of my stuff laid out, ready to go. So honestly, with this install, I want it to be the best video for you guys that I've ever done, because this is something special. You know, not every day you get to go to Hawaii to do an install on a Z06. So let's make the most of it, and let's go ahead and start taking this car apart. of the entire install. This is definitely the most tedious and the one step that you do not want to get wrong, because once this is down and you try to lift it back up, let's say to readjust it, that ain't happening. So you want to make sure that you get it aligned first with blue tape, and then just start peeling little by little, working your way across. You want to make sure both surfaces are prepped. You want to make sure that you wipe down a piece with an alcohol-based spray. And when you lay it down, just kind of tap it into place. So as you can see here, I'm going to start removing little by little the tape to the hole cover, and then just start pressing it down. Once we get the entire actual strip completely removed from the double-sided tape, then we'll go in with like a towel or something to kind of really press down all the way through. But for now, just kind of set it into place. That's really all you need to do. So here you can see, as I'm working my way through the tape, that's when I'm removing the blue strips of painter's tape that I put. So this leaves minimal to actually zero residue on the whole cover piece itself, and it works as a good kind of placeholder, because, well, once you lay this, there's no takes backsies.
Take it back. Take backsies, Rainbow.
Okay, you can't just say, oh no, I messed up, let me just redo it. Nah, this is a one and done type of deal. So that's why you gotta be really accurate as to when you're laying this piece. And right now, what we'll show you is, once it's laid down all the way through, all we're gonna do is just kind of run over it. Don't run over it, but wipe over it with a towel. Here, I'm not gonna use that one. That one's a little dirty, but just work your way from the middle out. That's all you gotta do. All right, again from the middle, just putting a decent amount of pressure all the way through, and that way your finished product should look something like that. So there you guys can see all the way throughout, it's perfectly lined up, so you won't have any issues. Alright, and you guys can see that I actually left it on the bumper, I actually left it on the car to make sure that I have a steady base to work with, so the bumper's not misshaped or the bumper's not flexing in an awkward position. So I know once I set this back on the car and I'm ready to tighten everything up, I know that the whole cover will stay in this shape, because this is the shape in which it was laid at. So this piece is done. So now we're going to go ahead and get ready to actually start drilling the holes for the brackets. Finally getting all the brackets, everything aligned, there we have the brackets set up in the back. So now the bumper is basically ready to be put back on. So here we already put back the tail lights, we already installed everything, make sure everything was connected. So once we put this bumper on, the wing is ready to be put on, and then finally we can go ahead and tighten up the rear end, and then this part of the install will be done. And then you guys know how easy the rockers are, so those will be knocked out next once we kind of get ready to move the car, to flip it around, to then start working on the front. So this is where we're at currently. We just got everything finished up for the rear wing. So let's install it, put Loctite on everything, and then finally this part can be left to cure while we finish up the front end. Here we have the finished product. Now that the wing is installed, everything's all tightened up. Just look at how much of a difference that already makes from the before to after.
I think the Rapid Blue is definitely one of my favorite colors for the Z06, especially considering, well, my mom got a Rapid Blue Z06 that we're going to be doing the full aero kit to. Now, I don't know when that install is going to be. I think we're going to be saving it for Carlisle from what I heard. I'm not too sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But here we have the rear wing done. The car is already on all four. Everything's already tightened up. So now this wing isn't going nowhere. So with the time that we're gonna take installing the front end with the front dive planes, the front splitter, that should give the rear wing enough time to fully cure with all the Loctite that we put while we were actually installing it. So let's go ahead and get this car flipped around and then get this install started with the front end. Now, one thing I know I didn't really mention in the beginning is if you guys are new here, please make sure to go down and subscribe. And don't forget, we also have all sorts of social media for all of you to follow and see more of the behind the scenes that doesn't really get posted to YouTube. So we have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure to check out all the links in the description. But for now, let's get back to the car. I couldn't be more happier than to tell you guys the Z06 in Hawaii is finally complete. Our first ever install in Hawaii. I hope there's more to come because this was definitely fun and we haven't even got to exploring yet, guys. Because once we landed, we were supposed to land last night, but then a delay happened and it made me miss my connection. I was actually supposed to land at midnight yesterday. And you guys saw, I mean, we got stuck in Seattle, but oh well, we made the best of it. And then early morning, we ended up flying from Seattle to Hawaii, and then we just came straight here. So we would have been done way earlier if that delay never happened. But oh well, everything happens for a reason, I guess. Here we are now, the car is finally complete. So I think right now, all that's left to do is literally just bring the customer over, show him the car now that it's complete, and then I don't know, hopefully he can recommend us a few places to go see, maybe to go visit, and a few places to go eat because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since last night, since we landed in Seattle, but then even then, I didn't even eat last night. So I'm pretty hungry, but I was so excited just to get here and do the job. So that now we have completely free time just to us. So let's go ahead, wrap it up here. I already put all my tools away, so we're basically ready to go. Let's just get paid.
Just give me my money.
And now, don't mind the crazy hair. It is pretty dope. You know, I got my own space. It's pretty dope. One thing that I did notice right away that I've never had before in any hotel is a balcony. Look, let's come outside. Ugh. Look at that, guys. Look how beautiful this place is. Now that is a hotel with a view. That is absolutely beautiful. So it's still early, so all I'm gonna do is basically just freshen up and then we're out of here. We're gonna try and find something to eat and then see what we get ourselves into. I did see a little kind of little lot full of food trucks, different food trucks. So we might go walk there. That's the cool thing with here. Here, where this hotel is, it is within walking distance of a lot of things. So
yeah, let's see what we get ourselves into, and let's try not to get arrested.
Tomorrow.
Now, guys, I don't know how windy it is right now. I'm over here at one of like the scenic points by the beach. Behind me, you guys can see the big mountain. Like, that thing looks like a freaking volcano. Okay, I don't know how to differentiate the differences, but that don't look like the mountains we have back at home. And then we got the whip right here. We got a Silverado rolling it in the big boy truck. So let's go ahead, set up the drone. But first, guys, it's time to do something. We're in Hawaii. Let's see if I can set this guy up real quick. I don't know where I should put it. Where should I put it, guys? Should I put it on like the danger, do not go beyond this point? Should I put it on the warning? I don't know. Let me figure it out, and then I'll see where I can put it. Because, yeah, guys, I don't know which one I should put it on. Let's see. That one's a little crowded. I don't think I can reach that one. I wonder if I can put it on maybe like this one, the notice. Here, let me do that one. I'll put it on the notice one. Okay, give me a few seconds. All right, guys, we did it. We were able to put the Segala sticker up on one of the signs. Now, if you guys are following us on Instagram, you guys would have seen it first, but I don't know how well you guys can see that. You guys can see it close enough. So there we have it up on the sign here in Hawaii. Just look at the view, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, I hope you guys have been enjoying the video so far as the footage that I've been able to capture for you guys. And we don't need to head to the airport until probably like, I want to say 11. I want to say like 11. So I got 4 hours to kill. And I know I definitely want to grab something to eat. And then after that, I have no idea what I'm going to get myself into. So I'm bringing you guys along. Without further ado, let's go somewhere.